So if you see in the front of this church, it's written "A Home for Everyone," and it's exactly what it's there. You think it's just a statement or whatever, but then when you come in here, you sit here with people and then you start working with them and anything really, you actually start feeling at home. So my name is Mercy, and I've been here in the UK for about nearly 2 years now. So initially it was really hard for me because I'm alone here. I don't have my family here, and I was just trying to fit in somewhere, and I ended up finding the food bank here, and I used to come on every Tuesday and Friday because I'm free anyway. And then it felt good being here. Stronger community, a positive one, and in a way I also feel like it helps a lot of people who struggle financially to afford food. The food banks works every Tuesday and Friday, and then on Saturday mornings they have coffee and I don't know, breakfast kind of thing. But I used to come on Fridays and Tuesdays, and basically just talking to people, and like we get excess food from supermarkets like Asda, Lidl and all of that, so giving it to the people who are financially struggling or can't afford to buy food. Obviously the expenses are over the roof, so what I felt is it's in their own mind actually, because what I've seen, at least in this place, what I've seen is, or what I've observed is, we're all really welcoming, really warm. We try our best to make them feel really comfortable. Yeah, it's everything, you name it, like shampoo and all of that stuff. If we have it, we're gonna give it. So it's all of those kind of things. And on one side, people with money, they have extra food that they might throw out. On the other side, there are people struggling, but I feel like this kind of bridges the gap. I think what they're doing is a great thing. Obviously there's a lot of food being wasted or written off because of small things and they can't sell it anymore, and donating it to the, what do you say, people who struggle, I think it's a great thing. It's a very small thing that they're doing, but it's a great impact for the community. So I'm really grateful for them doing it. People who come usually come all the time. They don't stop coming really. And then I had seen an increase in students coming in when I was working here. So in the beginning it was like 1 or 2 people, and then I started seeing like groups of 5, 7, 10 people coming in. But then by the end of that I stopped working. So but I think people who come here also come here to take food for their families as well. They have grandchildren and all that, so yeah, for their families as well. And there's all sorts of food here, cat food, dog food, everything, so for pets as well. So yeah, I think it helps them because anyways it's been given out for free, and rather than buying it from the supermarket, you can just get it from here for free. There's a limit on how much one person can take, because obviously everyone is in the queue and they all need it. Yeah, usually they find it really helpful because every person's situation is different. Some people are living alone, some people have big families, some people just live with their pet. So I think depending on each person's needs, there's always something here. There are different kinds of people coming here, vegans, non-vegetarians, everything. So if you let Norman know that someone has a particular need, he will take it from his personal expenses to make sure that person gets it. I think after I came here, the warmth in everyone's voice, even when I'm not talking, the people who come here, they have always been coming here. They know the place before I came here. So even if I struggle with talking, they talk to me and make me feel comfortable talking to them, making them feel better, sitting with them, listening to them, and helping them find what they need. I was alone for Christmas, so there's someone called Mary working here. Mary invited me over to her place, and she kept asking me, "Give me your number. I'll call you. I'll come home and I'll pick you up." And she did for Christmas. So I was at her place with her family during Christmas, and it was really nice. So that's another thing. And yeah, a lot of random things like this. You just least expected and it happens, and it just makes you feel better. I think I've noticed that with the younger people, like people my age. They come in here and I feel like they're slightly embarrassed about it, but it doesn't really make sense. I mean, yes, you are struggling, but this is free food or free things being given out. I don't know about a lot of the rules really, but if there are any ways they can help the older people, because even if we get to help the older people, it's definitely a struggle for them to come here walking. It's cold, raining and everything. That's still there. There's nothing we can do about it really. We can't obviously go to their homes and deliver food, right? So it would be good if something could be done for that. For the older people, what I felt is if something could be done, care to their homes, that would be good.